What's up, Damien? Lurks out from the abyss to say hello to everyone. Hi, Damien. Good to see you. Ken and Gabby, finally.
So, Gabby, have you seen Edie's new body?
Oh, I knew this was coming.
I just mean, it's an amazing work of engineering. Elastic titanium silicon polymers, ultra-light harmonic phased power cells.
Mm-hmm.
And if she ever accidentally walks into a wall, there's just so much padding.
Ugh, I knew it.
Wish I were a wall.
You pretty much are, Kenneth.
You pretty much are.
It's great to be back.
Feels good to be in an Alliance uniform again.
Welcome aboard, Chief.
As opposed to a jail cell, I bet.
Nothing to report.
It's just so much padding. Oh, the commander didn't forget you, Ken.
You've had run-ins with Cerberus?
Vaguely. Years ago, I worked with a man named Armiston Payne.
You're Michelle.
I thought he was with the Alliance, but found out later he was a Cerberus agent. I shudder to think how long Cerberus has planted covert operatives on the Citadel.
Actually, still pretty tired, Damien. Been a little out of it the past couple days.
Everything okay in the med bay?
I believe so. I can tell Morton needs some space.
Very glad I'm not doing
If
them every
a
week right
medical
now.
emergency comes up, I'll be there. For now, I'll stay out of his air, or horns, or whatever those pokey things are called.
How are you doing for the
Hello,
new year?
Commander.
I didn't get enough done before starting the first stream of the year. Tech problems, internet problems. We've dropped 15,000 frames tonight. Technically, we're halfway through the stream, but we've dropped an average of 4% of the frames the whole night. Just getting worse. My ISP is getting worse by the day. Evan, are you out there? Not Evan's fault. I spoke with a nice guy, Evan, at my ISP yesterday, and
females find
he
scars
watched his Twitch. He was maybe going to stop in tonight.
Reasonably intelligent, bit aggressive, almost like Krogan.
For the third time, Doctor, I'm not interested.
Ah, Shepard. We were just...
Hot Wheels, how you doing?
Okay?
I'm fine, Rex. You can relax.
Can't be too careful, or put any faith in Solarian doctors.
This one is different.
Is he? What's that?
Simple blood test.
What kind?
Kind that ends the genophage. Shepard, please. Distraction's counterproductive, also affecting comfort of patient.
Considering everything the Solarians have done to the Krogan, can you blame him?
Yes, Eve's release my doing. Would never have known about her if not for me.
That was then. But she's out now. And if she gets hurt, I'll feel it.
Understand, but my patient, my responsibility. Her welfare a priority.
Rex
Will not
likes
allow her to
that.
be compromised by anyone.
You got a quad, Doctor. Keep her safe. Our females have endured enough.
Don't forget, still need your tissue sample.
I'll be back.
Common phobia. Fear of needles.
Or Solarian doctors.
Now have work to do. Prefer females of the species. Maybe with an inhibitor. No. Entire catalyzing process would fail. Severe neurological damage. Never mind.
What are you talking about?
Method to extract functional cure without killing you. Many variables. Your immune system compromised. Considering options.
And you have to do it out loud?
Yes. Auditory learner. Need to hear self think. Simulate conversation to promote new ideas. Maximize productivity.
But you're talking about me dying.
Oh, apologies. Medical details causing emotional distress. I hadn't considered effect on patient.
No, it just means I can't sleep.
Doing my best to keep you alive. Will avoid sensitive subjects. Shepard, blood work complete. Indicates significant stress on Eve's system. Malin's data thorough. Fortunately detailed as well. Have used notes to improve her condition.
Have you determined why she's immune?
Genophage targeted hormone production during pregnancy. Modification project used same modality.
Garrus is pretty dorky.
Her immunity, totally different. Targeted glands now obsolete, like human appendix. Other glands mutated to produce proper hormones, enable viable birth. Also explains her weakness. Gland substitution imperfect. Health trouble.
You think you can make this work for all Krogan?
Yes. We'll use Eve's tissue to produce mutagen, alter gland function across entire species. Must improve mutagen as well, tune hormone production. Long-term illness for all Krogan otherwise.
So we did the right thing by saving the data?
Indeed. Would be much harder to treat Eve without it. Maybe impossible.
And all those experiments we saw back on Tachanka?
Monstrous, repulsive, but now with purpose. Victims didn't die for nothing.
What's up, Nade? How you doing? Nice. Nade is trying to hig everyone. One day I will know what this means. Welcome, Nade. How are ya? Everybody knows Nade here, I think. But if you don't, just in case. Everybody should have already checked out the Nade face here on Twitch. Do it! Do it! How was LA Noire today? You must be getting close to... Did you finish today? Maybe get close? Are you doing extra DLC missions, too?
Any word on Malin
There's
herself?
a few of them that are pretty cool.
No. Ordered teams to search for him when trying to help Eve. Nothing so far. Large galaxy. Lots of places to hide. Could already be dead for all we know. Would kill him now if possible. Unless he could help.
Might have already asked him this, but...
So the end justifies the means.
Not my means.
But you're using the data, encouraging more experiments like Malin's.
Encouragement irrelevant. Will always be scientists willing to perform unethical tests. Can't change that. But can help Eve. Can cure genophage. Won't ignore data vital to her survival because of unethical origins.
How's she doing?
No fever currently. Heart rate elevated. Likely stress. Eating appropriately. Could use another blanket. Something soft. Prefer to let her recover fully before synthesizing cure. My medical recommendation.
My people don't have time for that.
Her opinion, somewhat different.
What I'm gonna do before I go to bed tonight, I'm gonna change my sheets. I'm gonna put on some nice flannel sheets tonight. I'm gonna go grab an extra blanket for the extra weight. I know some of you know what I mean. That feeling of having extra weight from blankets on your bed. Morden's talking about a soft blanket, and all of a sudden I just want to curl up. I just want to curl up and go to bed. But no, we got a few more hours to go.
You care about
What's
her.
up, Mike?
My patient. My responsibility. Found her at STG base. 3 doctors injured trying to restrain her. Undid arm restraints. Didn't resist when she grabbed me. Promised to help her. She said, please.
You always defended your genophage work. What changed your mind?
Never change mind. Genophage proper.
Nice, man. You're not far from
New
that.
Circumstances necessitate course correction.
Those circumstances being?
Reaper invasion. Turians doomed without Krogan support. Krogan need unified threat. Outlet for aggression. Cooperative symbiosis.
Book of Nade. Entry 2038. Went to Beantown Brewery. We looted every last drop.
Nothing else. No personal stake here.
Getting old, Shepard. Not many years left. But still
Obviously.
best candidate for project. Few Solarian scientists interested in genophage. None with my expertise. Had to be me.
Someone else might have gotten it wrong.
Possibly. Stakes too high for inexperience. But not about them. My work. My job to put it right. To prove I can.
Nice talking with you, Morden.
Thank you.
Cuddling with people is
Glad
good,
to be
too.
back.
You planning to stick around when this is over?
Until Reaper's dealt with, at least. Then, not sure. Have made impact on Galaxy. Genophage modification, genophage cure, work against collectors, decisions, mistakes. Might go somewhere sunny. Sit on beach, look at ocean, collect seashells.
You go crazy inside an hour.
Might run tests on the seashells.
Morden.
I wanted to thank you for saving my life, Commander. Even if it was to serve your own ambitions.
Krogan have always put their ambitions first. I would think you'd respect that.
Perhaps, but how well has that arrogance worked for us?
I brought you all the way here and I still don't know your real name.
I surrendered it the day I became a shaman of the female clan. I belong to my sisters now.
I didn't realize the Krogan had female shamans.
Wisdom comes from pain, and the genophage has made us very wise. Rather than surrender to despair, a few of us chose to preserve the ancient ways. We safeguard our culture, our knowledge, our secrets, so when our children live again, the Krogan will flourish.
You get all the hugs. Get all the hugs.
How were you initiated?
You're locked in a cave for 7 days with just enough food to last. On the 8th, you'll starve.
What does that prove?
Your resolve. Every acolyte is given a chance. You either claw your way out through the rock with your bare hands, or you die.
How did you make it out alive?
I started digging the wrong way. I was in complete darkness. Nothing other than my own heartbeat to sustain me.
What happened?
I found this. A simple crystal, but it became my chisel. Take it as a reminder, Commander. In the darkest hour, there is always a way out.
Hello, Governor. How you doing, mugshot? What's happening?
That's a brutal initiation.
But an illuminating one. You learn to appreciate the light by living in the dark.
Learn to appreciate the light by living in the dark.
What do you think of Rex?
When he's not trying to sire half of Tuchanka, he's the best thing that's happened to the Krogan. But I won't tell him that. His head's big enough already. Literally.
He's turned into a strong leader.
I know in his heart Rex wants what's best for us. Though not all the other clans see it that way.
Why would the other clans give Rex trouble? You'd think they'd want a better future.
It's not in the nature of our males to cooperate. They've evolved to be selfish. Their only concern is survival. Rex is different. He's a mutant. And that you can tell him.
I know that feeling, Mike.
Do you think Rex will want revenge for the genophage?
Some clans will expect it, but I hope Rex resists.
A third.
He understands the cycle of violence must end if Krogan are ever to have a voice in galactic politics. Still, he's just one Krogan. If enough clans demand it, he may not be able to stop them.
I hear ya, Damien. That would be devastating. And it could happen.
If you don't mind me asking,
I'm a little worried about it too,
what's it
Damien.
been like living with the genophage?
I knew sisters who couldn't bear the shame of being infertile. They would wander off into the wastelands.
I'm a little worried
hoping
about
that
it too.
Thresher Maw would kill them and end their torment.
Did the thought ever cross your mind?
Yes. After my first stillborn.
What kept you from ending your own life?
When my child didn't draw breath, that's when my life truly began. The genophage forces us to live on hope alone. There is nothing else. There is no reason to exist other than the hope that the next day will bring change. And if it doesn't, there is always the next.
How do you think things will change after the genophage is cured?
Our species will find its balance again. Females will help shape the future, like in the ancient days, before we were just pawns of power-hungry males.
Most seem hell-bent on shooting anything that looks at them wrong.
What else is there for them to do? Because of the genophage, they become wandering killers, seeking targets to justify their existence, excuses to earn them honor.
Mrs. Snuffles has a thing for Rexy Poo.
How'd you get involved in Malin's experiments?
The other females and I volunteered. We heard Malin was trying to cure the genophage for Clan Weirlock.
Aren't they a rival clan?
Rivalries are the invention of the males. Under their rule, Tachanka has laid in ruins for over 1,000 years. It's time females took back our place in society and resurrected our future. Malin was our best hope.
I'm sorry none of the other females survived.
I know. The youngest one, Kern, was the last to go. But she knew she would enter the void free of this curse, and then smile when she looked down upon the children of Tachanka. Her spirit will be the midwife to my firstborn.
Would you go to Malin again?
Absolutely. It only takes one candle to light a fire, and then the darkness is no more.
I found Malin's lab. It looked like a dungeon. His experiments were brutal.
We learned that too late. He meant well, but his methods grew more barbaric as he went. We finally escaped into the rubble. Eventually, a Solarian team found us. They saved our lives. We were so sick.
How's Morden been treating you?
Better than Krogan males do. He's not like a typical Solarian.
Whose are you asking about,
Organ
Mike? Mine's not doing well tonight at all.
Can't alter that. Damage to telomeres, premature aging.
He does that.
But I sense pain in him too. He told me about his work on the genophage. I should consider him an enemy. Yet I think seeing my sisters and I changed something in him.
Sorry, Borgia offspring have an allergy to dairy and...
Well, it wasn't his ear.
Yeah, who knows? The frame might, the stream might have to end early tonight too. The frame drops keep up at this rate. If they continue to increase over time, it means that they're gonna get to buffer territory very soon. Very disappointing. Nope. Commercial, uncapped. No, they're not throttling. It's a congestion issue. It's node congestion. They call it a overcapacity issue. They're doing a new backbone install. They have equipment that's not installed yet. Are you a robot? How are you so tech savvy? I am a tech. Mugshot by trade. I have been in tech for a couple decades, so that is where my head lives. But I'm not here.
It's my pleasure, Commander. I'm glad to see humans treat their women with respect. Your people have placed a lot of responsibility on you.
No more than your people have put on you.
I'm pulling the numbers off OBS, though.
And maybe we can show the men how it's done.
Deal.
Okay. No, Jen, it's the rep I spoke with at my ISP yesterday, having nothing to do with the problem, was going to stop by today. Maybe. I guess he had a day off. But he hasn't mentioned anything, so maybe he has, maybe he hasn't come by. I don't know.
It will work, Rex. We just need to finish building the Crucible. Although I'd be interested to learn how you found out about it.
Wasn't that hard. Lucky you keep its location more secret than the fact it exists.
And I'm sure you'll do a good job of both, being so famous for your discretion.
My lips are sealed.
Email from Kaylee Sanders. Remember, Shadow Broker is spying on everyone in the galaxy. Yeah, they don't get along. The actors who play R2 and C-3PO, Kenneth Baker and Anthony Daniels, they have a reported history of not getting along, if I remember correctly. It is kind of sad, isn't it? But, it's not my place to say, but I think people have called Anthony Daniels difficult to get along with. What do I know of that? Do I? Yeah, Damien, we've got all the DLC. We'll be doing it all. Yeah, exactly. Nate Face, Kenny Baker. I didn't actually read this. You won't get this for a while unless you find an extranet connection working on Earth. I've made it out. Weapon we're building. The device isn't even halfway complete. It's the most breathtakingly complicated piece of technology I've ever seen. I wish you could see this thing we're creating. It gives me hope. Take care, for my sake. Yep, Javik on board. Jack? Oh, from Kaylee Sanders to Jack. Hey, Sanders, checking on the kids? How are they, Jack? They'll do good. This gonna be long? I kinda got crap to do. I wanted to tell you I persuaded some Alliance friends to part with that biotic amp you and the children were testing at Grissom. You can pick it up on the Citadel. Damn! One of the L3X1s? You know how much shit I could tear up with one of those installed? I had an idea. Look after yourself. Yeah. And hey, thanks. Email from Professor Takesha to Dr. O'Doul. What it says, right? I was calling every supply depot stationed around the Crucible to find enough pure platinum for the Crucible's primary trigger inlay. We barely had enough left to coat a coffee maker. An hour later, a ship pulled up with 16 tons of platinum, courtesy of the Shadow Broker. Then it flew away to scavenge more materials for the project. The ship's captain emailed me later saying the broker would stay in touch with our needs. That's great, but I'm checking my computer for bugs. Info train. Prothean notes. If what Javik says is true, his people were imperialists who left the rest of the galaxy quaking in terror. And I think he would sacrifice all of us without a thought if it could bring them all back again. I reviewed my old notes today. They're so childish. Did we romanticize the Protheans because we were dazzled by the technology they left behind? Are these really the people I dedicated my life to studying?
A Prothean. A living, breathing Prothean right below me.
He's not what I expected.
We need a where am I command for the drunk.
little
I love it, Kath.
When I tried to talk. I understand
only there was
the
a
shock
way.
of waking up again. His species gone.
Maybe there is a way.
Prothean, Shepard. There's so much he could tell us.
Iceman, you taking off? Have a good night. Sleep well. Catch you on the flip side.
At your service.
At your service. Thank you, Glyph. Okay. We check in with Captain Awesome. It is our duty. How you doing, little buddy? Good. Good. Monkey, you too? You going to bed? Good night, Monkey. Sleep well. Sleep well. Hey, chicken lover. Welcome. How you doing today? Meep. Meep. Meep, meep. Sweet monkey dreams.
Commander, nice to see you again.
How are you settling in, trainer?
I actually feel somewhat useful. It's been challenging to integrate data feeds for the War Summit.
How are the systems holding?
Well, I'm glad we performed stress tests.
Specialist Trainer has been extremely helpful. The accuracy of our war room data is a direct result of her work.
Thank you, Edie. I'm still getting used to all of this. In the lab, we'd hoard everything, piles of tech everywhere. Out here, it's like living out of a shoebox.
That's what I was trying to think of, Snapshot. I knew it was on the tip of my tongue. Aragog. Sleep well, Aragog. Or the rest of the lines. Hot Wheels. This game is odd. You don't know why? Have you watched or played much of the Mass Effect games before? Seen them played? Why do you think this game is odd for you? You don't know why. Why could that be?
And this is just with a skeleton crew. You should see this ship when it's fully staffed.
Oh, no, Commander. I'm not complaining. This is wonderful. Back in the lab, we had to hoard because we had no budget. Now, Edie, Ariake Tech uses a proprietary smart processing algorithm that could clean up our long-range data. Can we license it?
We can. Analyzing and applying the upgrade now.
Sleep well,
The algorithm can reduce
Lelanthus.
long-range strategic combat data analysis time by 3%.
Impressive.
If it means getting the equipment I need, I can quite happily live out of a shoebox.
Can we visit you in the shoebox? Where to? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I am assuming direct control.
Oh! We Are Woo is assuming direct control. What's up? How you doing, bud? What should we do next? We're not going to Tachanka tonight. We're going to do Tachanka tomorrow. Investigate the missing scouts. I guess we probably should. We don't have a lot of options on the table yet. Things are still opening up, mission-wise. Unless we wanted to start Leviathan. Let me throw that out there. This would be a weird time to start Leviathan. But we could. Missing scouts or start Leviathan. We don't have to finish Leviathan. Leviathan's weird. You can break it up. But we would usually do it all in one chunk. Congratulations, Rummy. I'm sure Rummy totally won't abuse that at all for fun. Scouts. Cheers. So I can abuse muted now. Maybe. Maybe. Is there anything in this system? Because we're gonna do a mission, this will be reset when we come back here. I don't know if there's anything, even fuel here. Doesn't really look like
Reapers
it.
eluded.
You wouldn't ever do that. Well, then don't let me encourage you. It is. That question came up about being able to customize icons, like mod icons. Lemia was just asking about that yesterday, too. Really too bad you can't. Who knows what Twitch will come up with in the next year, or 2 years, or 3 years. I don't want to think that far out. No, I think both work. Lemia, I'm pretty sure both still work. I might not have left it on the list, but they both still work. Utuku. Although Utuku is habitable, extreme temperatures and violent weather have discouraged colonization. Because the planet has little liquid water to retain heat, surface temperatures regularly oscillate between 70 Celsius to negative 60 Celsius. Water. Hanging out here. Utuku's vegetation is notable for having evolved flexible central stalks to survive high-speed winds, as well as leathery leaves to shrug off the planet's frequent sandstorms. Animal life is mostly confined to the planet's small oceans. Utuku has few valuable minerals. Shield would make more sense. A shamrock icon. A grenade. Doc, you calling it a night? Good night, Doc. Real quick. Yeah, we are woo. You probably don't want to see too much of LA Noire play out. You definitely want to get that experience. It's one of those. Especially the main story. I mean, it's not... I'm not going to spoil anything, but it's one of those things that looks completely different the second time around. So you don't want to see the story play out before you've had a chance to play it. Who are we bringing? N7 logo for a mod icon. Either links or... Or you can email them to me, Doc. Or a Dropbox share, or I can give you access to a folder if you need some time. However you want to do it, Doc, I'm flexible. What I need to start doing is messaging subs through the GameWisp system. They have a way of messaging subs. I haven't tried it yet. I want to play around with it. I'll send out a few test messages, and then I'll start asking these questions of subs. We can talk anywhere, but through GameWisp for some of that stuff seems appropriate. It'll all be saved there. I'll know where to find it. Javik and Garrus. Sure, why not? Javik and Garrus. But wait, Javik, do you have another outfit? Do? Sweet. Perfect, Doc. Have a good night. See you tomorrow. .46. The Scorpion is a heavy pistol. %. We're good. Does the main character ever stop being such a screaming douche? You're talking about L.A. Noire? Yeah, kind of not. Yeah, we could do something like that. That would be cool. There was a question. Got a question for chat. Something that got missed during the New Year's stream, mostly because I spaced, not just because the stream ended early. But who here in chat has an Xbox One, or has an Xbox? What are we talking? Yeah, an Xbox One. Sorry, I want to make sure I get this right. Who here in chat has an Xbox One? Because we might do something now, if there are a bunch of people here with an Xbox One at the moment. Go Chari, what's going on? So just type something in chat. If you have an Xbox One, go ahead and just type something in chat. I do. Me, Xbox One here. Something like that. Because there's something we might do now. We might do it another time. Energy Drain. Do I finally get to cap it? I can cap Nova and Energy Drain right now. Sustain or Pierce? It would be cool if it didn't use up my barrier, but we are woo. Sustain or Pierce for Nova? Mike does. Go-to system. Denise. Xbox One. Goku. How do I say that? We so Goku. Not even close. So keep going. I'm sure there's more of you out there with an Xbox One. Someone in chat here is trying to figure out if they want to do something now or later. So help them out. Help them out. What is your rank 5 for Nova? Rank 5, I went with Half Blast. You would say damage at this point? I kind of like the idea of doing damage. Half Blast is working out already. I like my maxed energy drain. Temporary layer of armor. That's tempting. Armor boost. I've never really done that. I've always gone for max. I'm gonna do it again. Max damage on the energy drain. I would like to have an Xbox. Does that count? Count. I would like it to count. Does that count? It's all good. It sounded like 3 or 4 people spoke up, but I think that number's low. I bet that number's low. If you want to wait, that's cool. That's totally cool. Might be... There might be a better time, but not for me to say.
Any updates, Shepard?
Our backup's waiting for us at the drop point. Arlac Company. Krogan Commandos.
Def Jam.
They are an accomplished
Remember you were
unit.
talking about that a
Their
while back.
decisive action in liberating a colony from Batarian pirates made them famous.
Good to hear. Other than that, there's been no word from a team of Krogan scouts since they went through the Rachni relay.
Understandable. In my cycle, we use the Rachni as living weapons.
Weapons?
They were only animals then, without technology. Violent, but useful. When they became a problem, we burned 200 worlds to stop them.
We don't know much, but no Rachni activity has been reported.
It doesn't make sense. We let that last Rachni queen live on the condition she disappear forever. She wouldn't risk everything to start a war.
Just be ready for anything.
Yeah, shuttle just arrived. You better get moving, Team 2. See anything, let me know.
Grunt?
Shepard? Shepard!
What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question. Didn't those idiots lock you up?
Grunt!
Put me in lockdown to keep the Batarians off me. Didn't want problems.
A little bit of red in her eyes now.
For war. But the situation changed.
Yeah, they got bigger problems, all right. It's why I'm out here running Arlac Company. They're tough, think they're invincible. Reckless, but effective.
Sounds familiar, Grunt. How'd you go from being new and unproven to your own command?
Wasn't easy. When Rex put Arlac Company together, he needed a leader who represented the future of our species. Thanks to you, I completed my rite of passage on Tachanka and became part of Clan Erdnot. I was an equal, and being the strongest, I was chosen to lead
the frames are dropping, yeah.
I bet some didn't like a tank-bred
course
Krogan
it's
being
happening.
in charge.
I collected a few scars earning my place here. These Krogan respect
TDS, are you
me.
out there? You watching this? You watching this mess, TDS Telecom? Yeah, the frames are dropping. They're really dropping. All right. Mugshot, quick console survey. Type 1 for Xbox One, 2 for PS4, 3 for both. Lay it out there. Frames, yeah, the frames are kind of still dropping. I mean, I think I'll continue, but this is one place where the PC crowd is not the master race. Not this time. Not this time. Although I do like playing Mass Effect on PC. The frame rate is so terrible on consoles. Check out the eyes. Check out Shepard's eyes. She's got that red tinge again in her eyes. In fact, this is about the coolest it's going to look. Maybe a little more red and it'll still look sick. But when the red takes over, assuming it does because you all are so damn naughty, it's not going to look as cool. Naughty Shep. We didn't do a roll for this. I mean, I think I know how it's going to go. Speaking of, naughty or nice? I know. Why are you bothering to do the poll, Jay? Everyone's going to vote naughty. Is PC not an option? Not in this particular case, Nade. Three. Denise, 3. How you doing, Denise? So, frames. Oh, the frames. Thinking about chugging my final beer for the frames. Pouring the final beer. I don't know if I can chug a beer in a mug, though. Can makes it easy. That was the first beer. That beer I chugged was the first beer I've chugged in a decade. Use to reply. Hot Wheels. Here, Hot Wheels, I'll go ahead and throw in a vote for you. Sarah, good vote for Hot Wheels. Because I know it's extra tough for you to throw that in there. So that vote from me is a vote for you. If you don't want to put in your vote again, you don't have to. That vote's for you. I don't usually vote in the polls. Nice. Are we actually going to be nice? Nice for a change. I'm sorry on the timing there too, Mugshot. I kind of stomped on trying to find out who's got what consoles. I'm surprised people aren't jumping on that. Nice one with 5 votes.
You were a pain in the ass, Grunt. But if you're Krogan or half the soldier you are, we might make it out of here.
How's that anchor steam?
Glad you're here to
think I can chug it?
Shepard.
I've never...
Hard to believe this might be Rachni. Seems crazy. The Rachni. A chance to face the old
Last
enemy?
one either way.
Impossible to resist.
Yes, you are the one. The Krogan who occupied my quarters on the Normandy. You left your mark.
What? Who is this, Shepard?
You shouldn't be so anxious to face the Rachni. They were formidable opponents, even to my people.
Ask me later.
Whatever you say.
We don't know if the Rachni had anything to do with this. We're here to find the scouts. I didn't see any signs of activity during our approach.
Agreed. But this place smells wrong.
Like a bad wound.
Our scans show the tunnels down there lead to a large central point. If we're lucky, it's a nest.
Sounds like fun. Just like old times, Grunt.
Arlak Company, move out! Grab what you need, Shepard. Meet me at the scout camp ahead.
Oh my god. 10,000. Yeah, the stream's way behind. It's because of the frame drops.
Move out.
It's crazy looking code. All right, and it's 3. It's 3. Gotta check one more thing. How does that work? Is that, how does that work? Yeah, the frames are dropping. I'm pretty pissy about that. That's why we're gonna chug this beer for the frames. For the frames. Hey, they get plowed. Hey, frames! Get plowed! Woo! Good God. Give me a minute to get my composure. Yeah, I muted it for that. Okay. Mugshot, my killer mugshot, would like to do a giveaway. Now, let's be clear on this. It's an Xbox One copy of Fallout 3. So it's a compatible copy. It's one of those given out with Fallout 4 Xbox One copies. Woo! So, if you're interested in a copy of Fallout 3 for Xbox One, not for 360, it's for Xbox One. We're going to do a quick raffle for that. Let me set it up. Damn you, frames. We dropped 2,000 frames while I was chugging that beer. How do you like that? 2,000 frames. Okay, everyone can enter. It's going to run for a couple minutes, especially since the stream is behind. We'll go ahead and run it for 10 minutes. Timer works. And let's see how many typos there are. Only requirement is that you are a follower of the channel. And everything else is on the table. Xbox One code for Fallout 3, the version that uses compatibility and comes with Xbox Fallout 4. Xbox One, Fallout 4. Chug to save the frames. That's it. Ha! We are Woo. We are Woo says, Jay could have puked that beer up 2 minutes ago, and we wouldn't even know yet. That's how bad the frame drops are. Yeah, another 1,000 down the tubes. Nobody? No one? Really? Crickets. 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 Love the crickets. Mugshot. Thank you, Mugshot. Regardless. Thank you, Mugshot. Wait, what the fuck? Entries have stopped. What? Alright, starting that over. Entrobot, that wasn't cool. That was like time in minutes, 10 minutes. Nice timer. Nice fucking timer. Let's try that again. 7, 8. The timer's all goofy. The timer is booked. So yes, the special code Cricket. It's the secret code to stop the raffles. If you haven't played Fallout 3, if you'd like to play Fallout 3 on your Xbox One, jump on that. Jump on that. Sorry, long delay from the game, but maybe everyone left. I don't know. Denise, type raffle. Just type raffle. He entered. Claymore. Well, that's a nice shotty. High caliber. Pistol barrel. Although, Denise, it's very quiet in here. You might win by default. Good God, these frames. Makes me not want to keep going. But it's possible everyone left mugshot. Between the break time and the frames, everyone could be gone.
Been decimated. The Krogan are overconfident. It's their weakness.
Denise, you're good. You're in. You're the only one in. Which is odd. Fallout 3 is an awesome game. I like Fallout 3 better than Vegas and 4, personally. But, that's just me. Claymore. Look at how heavy it is. We can't take the Claymore. Look at the weight. We can't take the Claymore. We need the lightest possible shotgun, if we're even going to carry one. Speaking of Fallout, Android has been having this random event happen, randomly, where a vertibird crashes on her head. We thought it was a coincidence. Nade, ever seen The Great Outdoors movie? John Candy and Dan Aykroyd. It takes a minor act of God to make Fallout 3 work on your PC, but there's a version for Xbox One. Yeah, compatibility version. Apparently there is. Okay, it's a great old comedy. You should check it out sometime, Nade. Great Outdoors. But there's this guy in it whose hair is striped gray like a skunk. You haven't seen the old 96er? And they run into him in a bar, and the thing is, he's been struck by lightning before, and this is what you made me think of with Android getting hit in the head by a vertibird 5 or 6 times. But they ask him,
right behind you.
Dan Aykroyd's character asks him about being struck by lightning. How many times have you been struck? And he goes, 6. He goes, oh, 6 times. 6 times. He goes, 66 times in the head. Anyways, that's Android. You warmed my heart with this tale. Fallout 3. What have you been up to?
What did you do after the collectors were defeated?
I spent most of my time back on Tachanka learning what it was to be Krogan. In the lab where I was created, the lessons were like fighting with practice weapons. They had no bite, no impact. I needed the blood and pain. I made mistakes, but I learned.
Hot Wheels, Lamia's got your back there. You're in the raffle, Hot Wheels. I needed the blood and the pain. I made mistakes, but I learned. That sounds like Snake. Aralac Company.
Tell me more about this company.
Arlac means Eye of Wrath. We are named after the fierce Tachanka's son. Rex handpicked us from different clans to show a united Krogan. We were sent because we're the strongest.
Did Warlord Okir imprint anything on you about the Rachni during your creation?
Okir ensured I knew of the Rachni. They are respected as an enemy. Everyone thought they were dead, defeated by the Krogan. You proved that wrong. If they're here, my blood demands they die.
What happened to the scouting party?
Looks like something dropped half their camp down a hole. Their shuttle must have been lost as well. They weren't going anywhere. Doesn't matter. We're here to find the Rachni and burn them out.
Let's do it.
Let's get going.
Damn these frames.
Right behind.
Oh my god. We have dropped 42,000 frames. Sorry for waking everyone up. Hello! There he is. You missed Grissom.
Everyone all right?
Shepard! You in one piece?
Looks like we're all okay. Keep in radio
You
contact.
missed Grissom Academy. I was looking for you too. We were looking for you. The frames are so bad right now.
Ahead of us.
I see it. Grunt, got a body of a scout here. Been dead a few days.
Yeah. If he has his weapon, grab it. You won't need it anymore.
Is that webbing?
Looks like it.
Machininator.
This darkness is going to make it a little harder, Shepard.
Agreed. Everybody be ready.
Anybody catch that?
Confirm. I see something.
Yeah.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static.
Hey Denise, welcome. Thanks for the follow. Riff Dog, welcome back. How are we doing here? Last chance, by the way. I know there's a terrible amount of lag, so I'll say this and wait about 2 minutes, or 3 minutes, or 4 minutes. But if you have an Xbox One and you haven't played Fallout 3 yet, type !raffle, and Mugshot is raffling off a copy of Fallout 3 for Xbox One. Please, I hope it's still in my chat here too. Or I'll ask Mugshot to send it over again. No, I've got it. Let me get it on my clipboard and ready. I'm going to whisper it to whoever wins the raffle. 42,000. Yeah, it's been bad. It's been bad, Mike.
We need to be cautious. They're dangerous.
Yeah, they are dangerous, especially on Insanity. Good God. We weren't even standing near that. Yeah. We've gone from about 3% earlier to 9% now. It's getting worse. Getting worse. It's why we're going to probably stop early, but I'm going to go a little further. If it keeps getting worse, though, we'll have to stop early, like we did last night. Yay for tech problems! Can I at least be happy about... Is Spider stuff solved, finally? Can I be happy for Spider? Is his stuff fixed? God, I hope his stuff is fixed.
Those cords,
I really need to break all of those.
Maybe.
Just the ones we go near. Is this Char? Is that Char? Do you know who Char is? You guys know who Char is? I don't think that's Char. But, keep an eye out for Char. Oh, Blue Rose of Ilium. Man, I lowered the bitrate tonight and everything to try and duck the frame drops. It's crazy. Which means I'll be calling my ISP again tonight. It took about 30 minutes on hold last night to even get them. Awesome. That's Garrus. We're fucked already. Great. Great. Oh, that was nice. Thank you, barrier engine. We need to knock out this barrier engine so that they don't... The husks, which are really weak enemies, don't end up with barriers, making them much, much stronger. Fucked. You want to know what getting fucked looks like? When a husk is involved, this is it. We're alive! No, we're not! We're dead. We're just dead. Okay, let's end the raffle now. Pick a winner. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Denise! Denise, you have won! Congratulations, Denise. I'm gonna send you this code from Mugshot in a whisper. If you can't get whispers, let me know. I will send it to you in a Twitch message or however you need me to send it to you. Pause this for a sec. Okay, so Denise, I just sent you a whisper with the code, but if you didn't get it, let me know. I sent you a whisper just now. If you can't see it, let me know. I will send you a message on Twitch, which will go to your email. But if you got the whisper, it's right there. You can copy and paste that. So thank you very much, Mugshot, my killer Mugshot. That was awesome. Congratulations, Denise, and definitely make sure to speak up if you have any trouble with that. Oh, what an awesome start. Shepard? You... Bye-bye. Can't even get to cover. There's cover. Okay. Take 3. Take 2 is really short. Take 2 is pretty lame. Hey now. Yeah. I don't think we can't reach the barrier engine from here with the flamethrower. We're gonna need something else. Crap. Ravagers. Okay, don't know what that is, no problem. I will send you a message on Twitch, and it will probably go to your email. I think it'll go to your email. It should. Give me a second here to live or die, and then I will send that to you. Ravagers, my god. Could somebody kill this husk? Besides Shepard. Perfect. You left it for Shepard. Thanks, everyone. Hey, this guy. Right now. These Ravagers have 3 sacks, one underneath and one on each side down below. Anyways, they pop very easily. It doesn't kill the Ravager, but it does a lot of damage. Shepard! Oh boy. Celador, how you doing?
I hardly recognize them.
Okay, let me try and send a message here.
Grunt, Rachni presence confirmed. Modified and very dangerous.
Finally, something to kill. Nothing here yet. Lost a Krogan to a sinkhole. Bad way to go.
The breeding ground must be here. The Reapers are protecting an asset of great significance.
Denise, hang in there. I did send you a whisper, but if you don't see it... It should also go to your email, but if you don't get an email, they're maybe not on mobile, but on desktop if you're on Twitch, there's a sidebar and you can go to messages. It has a little inbox. So I'm about to send you a message there. Okay. I can't type anymore, but it's going through. Now. How can I send my other email? How do you mean? I just sent a message. You should be able to get it through your email. But let me know if you can't. Why does what have to be so hard to do? Elusive man. Tile? Like, floor tile? I mean, that stuff is hard to do. Is that what you're talking about? Don't really have to destroy all of these. This isn't, well, it would help sometimes. Uh-oh. Shit. Anybody got any fire spells? Man, what do you do if you use it all up on the pods? Where's my old one? Do I still have an old one down here? Have I ever done that? They respawn? Oh, very lucky. We got a little bit left. Frames are out of control. We even make it through this planet, we're going to end at the end of this planet. So I can start a 30-minute hold time with my ISP to talk about this one more time. Even though they can't do anything about it. Yet. Really? Please.
Copy that.
How are we getting by this? This looks important.
Looks like something we should burn.
That did it.
Awesome. Awesome. Let me know if you have any trouble with that, Denise. I realize there's no hyphens in there, but you should be able to redeem that on the console or on the website. Celador, nice.
Our exit is cut off.
Xenogears, I don't know much about it.
Come on.
But you had a revelation moment at the end of it.
Cave in. We're all right.
Good. Didn't want to dig you out.
Well, that hurts my feelings, Grunt.
Yeah.
Actually voted nice. I have to remember that.
Shepard, I know what happened to the scouts.
And not let the beer cause me to forget.
They got hit hard. The leader ordered them to carry weapons deep into the caves. He knew the next team would need help.
They died making sure we could make it to the central chamber. Come on.
I love Fallout 3. I hope you get to enjoy it. Such a fantastic game.
Look out!
Pay attention! Look out. Yeah, why not, Nova? Why not? Why not? Why not pick up one of these toys back? Oh. Reaper Tech, I missed that. I'm looking for Char. If you remember Char, if anyone remembers Char from Mass Effect 2. He's the Krogan poet with the Asari girlfriend. Yeah, floor tile is hard. Turkey, I have a buddy who used to have a tile business, does real estate now. He's an artist who used to have a tile business, who does real estate. But you gotta eat. Man's gotta eat. I am getting turned around. We came this way. There's two ways you can come down this hall, the low road or the high road. Either way, I got turned around. But I lack a firestorm. That might be Char. Can we need a firestorm? Important. Don't make me jump down without... That's so evil. Not cool at all. That was effective, though. Don't suppose that works? I thought you had to use the firestorm. All these years, and I thought you had to use the firestorm.
Looks like a last message. He's asked that it be delivered to an Asari named Ereba on the Citadel.
Rip Char. No worries. No worries at all. Denise, I spent, worries even. I spent a year or so on Twitch, and I didn't even say hello to everyone, so you're already way ahead of me. Very glad I decided to speak up. I'm glad I decided to get more involved. Glad you did too, but don't even worry about it. Twitch is a weird thing. Everybody's got to get used to it. In their own way.
A large area, Commander.
Expect trouble.
Yes, large fight. Thank you, Javik. You're a genius. So, Denise, are you also a Mass Effect fan, by any chance? Or here for any other reason? We gotta get the barrier engines down. That might do it. that beer I chugged. Whoa. I'm glad I don't have any others, because I probably want to grab one. And that would be a bad idea. Uh-oh. No, grenades. No. Damn. Nothing like grenades on Insanity. that gonna do splash damage? It does. I don't think I've ever looked closely enough to know if splash damage... Both my mates, they didn't even come down! I only have 4 first aid. This is shitty. Can Shepard do this fight all by herself? We're gonna try. Oh! Shepard cannot do this fight by herself, I don't think. Especially with these cannibals, ravagers. Tipsy J. Hey! We're not even gonna live 3 more seconds. No. It's my ISP. Yeah, the stream is pretty messed up. I know. It's just that it's so bad right now, I either don't stream, or I stream while it's shitty and wait for them to fix it. I'm compromising halfway. Antonak, how are you? Good night, Hot Wheels. Glad you made it by, man. Have a good one. We'll see you later. I also should not move up to this little lip here. This doesn't serve much purpose. And I should pick up the Firestorm and burn through it instead of my own ammo. What I need is this barrier engine gone now. And a bunch of other things. I don't know, does Dark Channel do anything on to a Ravager? Oh, there you can see the you can see those sacks. Garrus, look next to you, Garrus. Garrus, please. Garrus, please. Get up, Shepard. Damn it, Garrus. We're screwed. Trying to get Garrus up is going to get us killed. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. If it gets that much worse, we'll just stop here, but I hate the idea of stopping this early. Because I can't keep the internet connection. Shit. Out, Garrus. No, it's still alive. Oh boy. No, I do. I don't know if you can even hear this. Answer your question. I think we should stop, but I also want to at least try to finish the scene. If it's possible. Antonok, nothing's working right now.
Close, Shepard. Some heavy fighting. Tough bastards.
Casualties?
It's fine. Krogan fight better angry.
Krogan fight better angry. King Bob! What's up, Bob? Hey, Bob. Thank you. Yeah, I think it's a mess. The stream's a mess right now. I don't know if you can hear me or not. We're going to save the game. We're going to call it here. It's bad. It's bad. You think everything is working apart from that? Well, here's the numbers. 4 hours, 45 minutes. 59,000 frames dropped. Stream when it's shitty, Jay. Don't let them win. I mean, what do you think? How bad is it? But in 5 hours, we've dropped 59,000 frames. It's up to 11.5%. That's pretty bad. That's about where things fell apart last night. They just got worse from here. You expected choppy video, but the chat was weird. I don't want you to expect choppy video. Good God, things were all right for 7 months, and they've just been getting really bad. I don't know who to believe at my ISP. Are they really installing equipment right now? My commercial rep says they are. Other reps say they are. But here we are with nothing working. I mean, I'm flexible. I can break, I can keep going, we can call it. I just hate the idea of putting on a crappy stream for everyone. And it's not getting better. Want to go in there. Just when I think it's settling down, we drop another 4,000 frames. Yeah, it's up to 12.5% now. It's getting worse. All right. I think we should call it. I don't want to. I don't want to. Fantastic. I'm glad to hear that. Some good news. Some good news. Awesome. Awesome, Denise. Glad to hear it. Joy, Denise is installing the game, and thank you again. My killer mugshot, that was fantastic. Did you take off already? I think you did. Ay, ay, ay. We're just, it's a mess. We're dropping too many frames. I realize some of you might see a stream, some of you might see buffering, some of you might see nothing. But it's a mess. I get to call my ISP one more time. Talk to them about problems they can't solve. Mass Effect. Sempiternal WoW is playing Mass Effect. Well, let's stay with Mass Effect. It's like Mass Effect 1. Pretty far along in the game. Right. I'm gonna call it a night. While the stream is still going, let me go ahead and I'll check out what's left of the stream is a goodnight screen. I will wish you all a good night. We will jump in on Sempiternal WoW playing Mass Effect in a minute, if you can still hear me. I hope you've had a good night. Sorry about all the technical troubles. One of these days they'll be cleared up. I will see you all tomorrow. We'll continue this. I'll catch up with some of you, anyone who's hanging around in chat in just a minute here. Good night, everyone.
Shane, just give up. Just shut it down and go to bed. Come on now, you're killing me. I fought demons and dragons and balrogs, and you're the one killing me. Let's call it a night, Shane. I'm serious now. Don't make me... Listen, let me put it to you like this. You're out of ammo. Where did your health go? You'll never get far without a life bar. Don't fight them, just flee. Clearly you're sleepy. You could be snoozing instead of losing. No more dying. Please stop trying. You need skill, Shane, and you haven't got any. If gaming skills were money, then you wouldn't have a penny. You need luck, Shane, but you're flat out of that. Here comes another pitfall, and there you go, splat. I'm not surprised to see you lying there dead. I think the headshot was invented when you stuck out your head. Is there a button broke? Is this as slow as you can race? Out of only 7 racers, you're in 47th place. You must be lost now. Where's that other puzzle piece? You've been down this fucking corridor a dozen times at least. Is this Lemmings? Because you just ran off a cliff, and your stupid face was priceless. I hope someone makes a gif. Game over, Shane. It's game over, Shane. That's right. Game over, Shane. Go to bed. Game over, Shane. My name is Wally, I'm a wizard, and you know I've been around. So don't be talking shit or I'ma have to put you down. I've got a magic wand, and I rock it like a mace, and then I'll hop onto my dragon and we'll torch the whole place. I'm an old boss, so they shower me with riches. I got magic in these fingers, just ask my 20 bitches. Game over, Shane. It's game over, Shane. Turn the power off.